lot of the systems now, you can just do everything on the hard drive.
Sure.
Like, I don't remember the last time I bought a physical game. I mean, personally, I haven't done one for myself in like a year and a half or two now.
I mean, this is bizarre for me, right? Because I just bought a Switch. This is the first video game console I've owned since a GameCube.
Right. I mean, at some point, you're going to need an SD card mini.
No, we have one.
Oh, okay.
No, we're already there because we tried to get Zelda Overcooked and
You got Overcooked?
Overcooked's
I did
great.
too.
That game's super fun.
Oh my God, can we do a game night?
So stressful though.
I know. Can we do a game night?
Play it with Kat Lawler and just feel like shit about yourself because she's just like,
Yells
no,
at
what are you
you?
doing? Like
Yeah.
she yells at you the whole
Because
time.
she used to be like an assistant manager and GM
It's
too.
so
like,
funny.
in restaurants.
She's like, somebody get on plates.
Wait, what if like 4 people played, but she was like the overview?
No, that's
What if she was
that's
just the
exactly what
GM?
happens. But then that's exactly what happens.
I need to message Cam. Then.
Caleb
Make this happen.
Caleb's done it. It was the group of us were playing one night. And
That game is fun, but the controller's so small in my hands, I can't control
I got pro
it.
controllers, homie. I got you. So they're like full
You
size.
Smash Bros?
Yeah.
We should play. We should
We
play
got Smash. We got Mario Kart. We got Mario Party.
I was pretty decent at Melee in college because it was like it was a big deal at my school. My school is a huge nerd school, so it was a pretty like the kids at my school would go to fucking like tournaments and play, and a couple of them would like typically win, you know, like 100, 200 people tournaments for Smash Bros. Like my buddy Josh Nyman would win all the time. So I sucked compared to them, but then I'd go play my other friends and fucking dominate. I don't know if I'm still any good, but I used to be pretty good. Like I could wave dash and shit, which was like the whole deal in Melee, but I don't know if I still can.
All right, we'll have a game night then. We'll teach my
Pretty
10-year-old a lesson.
nasty
So.
with Marth.
He likes talking shit. Then he's like, "You want to play?" And I'll beat him 3 times in a row. He's like, "Can we do something else?"
Is Marth still super powerful?
Yeah.
I love that you can school your kid. That's great.
Well,
That's
like
good.
just
He needs to
before
know.
you guys came, we played Pokemon. I have Shield. He has Sword, and he chooses on his own. No restrictions, meaning whatever level my Pokemon are, will go against whatever level his Pokemon are. He didn't realize I spent like 2 hours in one night grinding, and got 4 of my Pokemon at level 100.
Nice.
Because when we started the game, he's like, "What?" And I was like,
Sometimes you gotta just you gotta remind your kids that listen, I'm the dad, and I'm a lot bigger than you.
"This is for now."
I can.
The
kill
kid,
you.
the kid's only the kid just turned 10 last week, and he's already 5 feet.
in my hands.
Not much longer. He's gonna outduel me pretty soon.
Probably, actually.
But this is 1-star reviews with Andrew Van, Larry Simonson, and Caleb Wesman.
Hey, my father was GameStop.
And as we talk about GameStop, is because that's what we're gonna cover today. I worked at a GameStop for about 5 years.
No way.
It was very miserable. I worked there from the age of 16 all the way to like 21.
Holy shit.
It was miserable.
Oh.
It was the worst retail. I had a friend who worked at the Simpsonville GameStop as a general manager, and he got paid. Take a wild guess. What was his salary?
His salary?
Just take a guess what his salary
manager?
was.
A salary.
A manager, store manager. He got
60K.
That high?
7 people under you. An assistant manager, a third key is what they call a key holder, and then like 4 other employees. So he's at 60.
I'm gonna go 52.
24,000.
Oh no!
That's minimum wage.
24,000 for a store manager.
Oh my god!
So let me explain this. So we love 1-star reviews. This idea came up because I talked to the guys and I said, "Hey, look, it would be funny to read some 1-star reviews or some bad reviews of good businesses and try to turn bad press into good press." But the problem is this. We sometimes also get bored. So we also sometimes like to read reviews on bad businesses. And let's not for the faint of heart, GameStop is a shitty business. I have to say that because I worked for a very long time.
It did so poorly that during a pandemic when everyone was home and needed to buy video games to fill their time, GameStop went bankrupt. It was the nail in the coffin.
You know what GameStop reminds me of?
What's that?
Blockbuster.
Yeah, it honestly
because-
does. Very similar.
Because Blockbuster had streaming before Netflix had streaming, but said, fuck it, we don't care. We really care about our VHS sales. And
those buy 6, get 6 free bins. Oh, the best.
yeah.
Miss Blockbuster.
And like the softcore porn and the not quite porno and VHS. But GameStop is the same way. Like, you're in the digital age. You need to figure out a way because people are buying fewer and fewer physical copies of the game. You need to find a way to mass market that and to capitalize on that. And they just had been like, no, we're gonna sell Funko Pops and used PS2
What about?
games.
Oh, I mean, they do have some of those porn games, right? Like what was that?
Leisure Suit Larry.
Leisure Suit Larry. Oh yeah.
You were named after that game.
Oh yeah. No, that's exactly
That's how your dad
why.
conceived you.
That was my They were playing that video game, and they went, "Oh, Larry's
the-
a good name."
on the
Anyway,
Xbox.
let's finish having sex right now.
There is one on the Xbox actually.
There was one for PC.
It's Leisure Suit Larry Goes to College.
No,
That's
that-
one.
I didn't realize there were older versions.
It's an old game franchise.
It goes back all to PC, and then
I guess people have been pervs since forever.
It is a very dated, gross game for sure.
It has a very like National Lampoon feel to it, but like not in a good way.
Yes, I know what you mean. Like
But-
that.
But
Just-
it's just not a fun place to work. And don't get me wrong, I know people who work at GameStop still for whatever reason, and they are good people. But if you are listening to my voice, you know damn well you don't like your job.
Well, the other side to this too, Andrew, is that they're not a local business, so
They're
I
not.
have no problem shitting on a large corporation.
And like you said, during the pandemic, the CEO forces employees to continue working. They're like, we are an essential business. And it's like, you're not labeled as one. You're just making your people work for the shitty minimum wage that you give them, and you don't give a fuck about them.
Also, GameStop seems like one of these businesses where you don't actually need the customer to come into the store. Like if I'm getting a game, okay, I might want to browse, but I could figure out a way for you to browse my in-store catalog from your phone. I could figure that out pretty easily, and you could just
most
show up.
businesses have that.
Yeah, you could just show up, say, hey, I need this game behind a locked door. I could go back, get you the game, slide it through one of those, robbery-proof.
Why are you slowly turning GameStop into a sex store?
No.
Like it's like, oh, what dildo you want?
When you go to a bodega in the hood and they got those robbery proof.
Oh yeah, okay.
You could slide it through one of those things and there'd be no cut. That's
what Toys R Us did back in the day. I remember when I was at Toys R Us, you take the little paper tag from the sleeve, you bring it to the lady behind the
then they go
glass.
get the toy,
And
yeah.
the same thing happened at Blockbuster too. You'd bring them an empty box, and they'd be like, "All right, I'll go get the actual copy from the back."
Like, how many people have stolen Titanic this year? They're like 60.
Both tapes. Damn it!
I was gonna call you out of that.
Speaking of ridiculous stealing, my mom's a librarian, and stealing is a huge problem at the library.
Yeah.
Their books are free, and people just steal them. They don't check them out. They'll like put them in their coat and walk out. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, do like Caleb and just have like hundreds of dollars of late fees.
Yes, hundreds. Literally, I had my membership canceled at the Greenville Library until I paid them $56.
Wait, you're a fugitive? Oh
No,
man.
I've told this story before, right?
Not to me, but go on.
I'm familiar with it, which is why I referenced it.
So my mom was a librarian. So for me, the library is this magical place where you get books and then there's no discipline. You don't have to return them because the book fairy, aka mom, takes them to work every day. So you finish reading the book, you put it next to the telephone, mom takes it to work. I grew up and I've never learned my lesson, so I put the book next to the phone and nothing happens to it. I don't understand.
Oh my God.
The book fairy never comes. There is a collections agency called, I think it's like American Heritage, who only deals with library collections. That's like their thing, library collections, and they don't really charge much of a fee. They're actually a pretty good company as far as collections agencies goes. They're just like, hey man, it's the library, pay him please.
Speaking of which, GameStop.
GameStop.
I went to sell a game, parentheses, which I rarely do, parentheses, and I looked up how much I would receive from the GameStop app. The app said $33 for my game, but I only got $22 and wasn't told the amount until he put the cash in my hand. Guess GameStop can't afford to keep up with their own app. Likes to wait for you to come in and get cheated on what they offer. Last time I do business with this company.
They didn't have any one of the 3 headsets that I looked at in stock and referred me to another store several miles away. Oh.
Too
Wasted your
expensive.
time.
Needs competition to make prices drop on everything so they don't have all the gamers by the balls with a Z.
Well, that's happened. They've been driven out of business. Less than impressed. Went in to buy a $70 game, but asked for my 4-year-old to use the bathroom, only to be told no. When I explained that he had just been dismissed from having a colonoscopy and really would appreciate it if we could use the restroom,
what?
I was told no again and that I'd have to walk him several stores away. After finally finding a restroom for my child, I was reluctant to go back to this GameStop to purchase the game. If it would have been any other day, I would have never given the store my money. So this girl had to take her 4-year-old son to get a colonoscopy, which is sad. I'm sure that's a serious medical
I'm sure
problem
that's a whole story.
spurred that
Yeah.
on. She tells him he can get a game. That is so nice. Good job, woman whose name I won't mention. And GameStop just is like, nope, we don't care that you just had a camera up your fucking butt. You can't use our bathroom.
Can I offer an alternative explanation, though? Have you ever used the bathroom in any GameStop ever?
Yeah.
ever,
First
ever?
off, like the one the very first GameStop
Ever.
I ever worked at was Verde, right there in Lawrence next to Greenfields. We would store our PlayStation 2s in the bathroom.
What? Wait, what?
So they could get peed on?
That was the only place to store anything. in that small ass store.
PlayStation.
Yeah, we kept game systems in the fucking bathroom.
Why?
Because we ran out of room, and that's where the genius store manager at the time was like, just put them in there.
Oh yeah, along with the copies of Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. So if you ever got a PlayStation or an N64 or a Sega Saturn and all those things back in the day, Dreamcast when I worked there.
on.
Right.
You got probably E. coli and probably other diseases. I don't know, transferable stuff.
Sorry, I'm genuinely trying to think of more toilet puns on this one. Porcelain Eve.
Final flash and see.
Final flushdity. Am currently standing in line and have been for over 20 minutes. There are 2 guys working. However, they are unfazed by the line of 8 people waiting to check out. They are in absolutely no rush to help other customers or move the line along. Terrible customer service. I will never come back to this location.
This guy's funny. Hey, Jay. This is an old joke, but it's still good. They always try to rob you when you want to trade stuff in for cash. Doesn't matter what it is. Oh, you have a brand new PS17 in the box? We'll give you $7.83. That's an old joke, but it's still funny.
Only can give would be 0. Bought a warranty from them and bound being, wow, there's a lot of misspells. Bound being told I opted out of a warranty and will not cover equipment. Do not waste your time and money with this company. I think some people get so angry that their grammar goes down. Could that be a thing?
I mean, honestly, from what we've been reading, yeah, it seems like a legitimate thing.
Oh, you guys want to get...
Overcharged me for a copy of Infinite Warfare in Minecraft. Sad face, sad face. Also, this guy Chad threatened to kill me. Very disrespectful. Wouldn't buy from here again.
Hold on. There's a whole part of that in there.
Pause.
That's all I got. That's all I got.
This guy Chad threatened to kill me. Well, Chad's can be rough.
It sounds like a review on Chad, honestly. But
1 star. No.
Hold on. This one, you guys want to get bummed out?
is it about another 4-year-old
It's
with
a murder.
colonoscopy?
Yeah, Chad killed the 4-year-old right after. No, all right.
Oh no.
My loving wife bought me a PSVR for my birthday to my delight. She was so proud of this surprise for me, first present given since we got married, and couldn't wait to get me to the GameStop this week to get some more games for it. So she brings me in this past Thursday to get some games. Well, the sales associate proceeds to tell us at checkout that VR is a garbage gimmick, that any of us that are fooled by companies into believing it's fun are being robbed and are fools, and anything that you have to get off the couch for is useless. So thanks for the fun weekend, GameStop. My wife is devastated thinking she got fooled, and thanks to your sales associate for taking a dump over what was supposed to be a fun experience.
There is a bathroom.
Go here if you want to be talked down to like a child for buying things you want by a big bearded guy named Chad that most likely lives in his mom's basement. You should be ashamed of yourselves if this is your standards. I put the Chad part in.
Very smooth. Very
Damn it.
smooth. That was
Thanks,
beautiful.
thanks.
2
I feel
star.
so sorry for that guy.
2 star. Smells like a locker room.
Oh, good.
Well, because they keep the PS2s in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, it's just cardboard that's like covered in pee. 1 star. Purchase a game. Star Wars. Never opened it or played it. Didn't have the chance. Wanted to return it. Was past the 30 days. Was offered to trade it in. $17 restore credit. $13 cash. You can't be serious. So you purchase a game, never use it or open it. If you want to return it to get your money, you can't. How is that fair? Paid $44.99. It could be returned if they wanted. They just didn't want to do it. Not good service. A previous GameStop returned the Madden purchase that was also not open. Should have just returned both at same store with the nicer associate.
Damn.
1 star. Manager was extremely rude when I tried to ask him something. He has long black hair and a beard. I'm never coming back to the store again. If I could give a 0, I would. This dude's name was blank. He's extremely terrible. Didn't even ask if I needed help until I told him I was there for a good while, and all he said to me after that was, "Okay."
Was it Chad?
Hold on, how about this one? Cashier was friendly, but store stank like gas and fart. We know why.
Just wanted to let anyone looking to purchase products from the store that they lock their doors 5 to 10 minutes before their posted closing time. Also, if you rush to the store, run to the door and wave at the associates still inside the store. They will lock the door in your face and completely ignore you. I suggest you take your used video games and hardware elsewhere, somewhere that actually cares about their customers, like Second and Charles on Lawrence Road. All right, found the Second and Charles.
Yeah, I love Second and Charles.
I actually really do too.
I do too.
Aren't they owned by Barnes and
Books A Million.
Oh, Books A Million. Okay.
I think we talked about that one time.
Yeah.
I think it's
All
offhand.
right, so I won't say this girl's actual real name, but I'll say a fake name. You can get the idea. Ashley. They have pre-owned games, and there's this game I wanted, but that's all it says. But
That's actually super racist of you, Andrew. I don't really like your interpretation of white people voices.
I'm sorry. Well, here's a Caleb then. This
All
one I will
right.
read. This is a Caleb. This place rigged me off. This place rigged me off. I traded $110 worth of games and they only gave me $16. What a complete ripoff! And I hope they go out of business. Sad face, sad face, sad face.
That's such a good me, and I always put emojis in my text. Dude. One of these guys implied that I or my 7-year-old daughter tried to steal a toy. Pretty goon mentality. At least we got it at the fair price. So I feel like reading that he did steal the toy by saying at least we got it at a fair
hold
price.
on.
Wait, that last sentence there.
I can't believe they accused me of stealing this thing I stole.
Maybe you didn't steal it, but it just made me think I don't want this guy to get mad at me.
This store is garbage. My girlfriend bought the new Kingdom Hearts Funko mystery box from here, and for starts, there was no one at the register to assist her with getting the box from where it was placed. And then when someone did show up, the girl working there immediately mentioned that they didn't have any chases. Normally, these boxes are wrapped in a clear plastic film, but this one wasn't. These people tamper with the merchandise and sell it as new. The GameStop in Simpsonville just loves to hire the sleaziest people in existence. I would rather drive to the closest city than do my business with these worthless ball sacks.
Got him.
1 star. This is the GameStop I originally worked at. Oh, wow, shit, 20 years ago. That's how old I am. 20 years ago. It was called Funko Land when I had worked there at the time, before GameStop bought them all out. And here's a review from Verde Boulevard Store 909. I'm still on hold 1 hour later. Why are you still on hold?
Yeah, no, I'd have hung up ages ago.
Hold on.
Go on.
I need to be loved and cared for.
Uh-oh.
I would like to have some jeans that fit just right. I am in bad need for a pair of good shoes so I wouldn't hurt as bad.
Oh,
But
no.
most of all, I need to be loved and cherished.
Aw.
1 star.
What?
What? Larry, not you. This guy's name is Larry.
No. It's definitely me.
Why?
Guys.
Why did he use the review function on a GameStop? This is for the GameStop in some town in South Carolina.
Guys.
Why?
I need to be loved. Guys, I need to be loved.
I need some jeans that fit just
I
right.
do need some jeans that fit just right. Have you seen what I'm wearing right now?
Jeans,
They're
they
so,
fit just right to
they're
me,
so
dog.
tight.
Dude, I shit you not. This guy came in one time. So when you walk
This is
in,
a sad story
when
right
you
here.
walk into our Verde Boulevard store, like the very first thing you see is this glass display case on the counter that had our Game Boy games in there, and people would just go to it like a fly to honey. And this really big dude one time, I don't know if there's something wrong with him, but he had like these jean shorts on, and he was very big. I mean,
You can just say fat. I won't get offended.
he was very big. Yes, he was very fat. And the problem was not that. The problem was he didn't zip up his fly because I don't think he was able to zip up his fly. And like
damn.
leaned against the counter.
Oh, no.
And then later I had to clean his dick smudge off of the fucking glass.
Dick smudge.
Because like later when he left, we were like, what's that smell? And like we knew it was the guy because that odor, like
Yeah.
just a body odor
Just
on
like a
him.
musky, yeah.
And then I just looked over and I see like the shine of the light through the window. I was like, what? That child's? Nope. Oh, that's a penis.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Incidentally, one of the games that you had in the bathroom was Dick Smudge
Yeah.
for PlayStation 2.
Dibs on that band name, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good
Dick
one.
Smudge.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Great. On behalf of the manager, I apologize to an employee named DJ. I went in and asked DJ for help picking out a game. The manager screamed across the store, telling and gesturing DJ to come to him in the middle of talking and helping me. DJ responded with, "I'm sorry. I had 4 games to trade in and wanted to purchase a new game, but I walked out. I don't want to support a store that would interrupt a customer being helped. More importantly, I feel the manager owes an apology to DJ. Thought it was an unprofessional move to act like that."
DJ, stop being a bitch.
To be fair to that manager, he's making $24,000 a year.
DJ, do you want to be a store manager like me?
I'm helping a person right now, sir.
With that attitude, you'll never become someone like me.
I'm actually, he's selling 4 games.
You see this ring right here? I got it from Spencer's this morning. You'll never be able to get a ring like this.
It's a Crash Bandicoot. I'm pretty sure I can.
And it does this. Does your ring do that, DJ?
Did that just like spiral cocaine up your nose? Is that what it's doing? Is that what it's doing?
Behind the scenes at GameStop. Smells like smoke in the store. Did not have the good visit. The person I seeked out to help me spoke to me as if I was an idiot. His loss. I went online for a much better deal and that person made money.
Staff is clueless. 1 star. I mean,
Ooh,
how much do the employees make? It's got to be next to nothing, right?
nothing.
No, it's garbage pay.
What did you make when you were there?
I was an assistant manager and then a manager in training, so my pay was like, I think 30,000, and then when they promoted me, quote unquote, it was like, oh, we'll give you like a 10% bump. So I was like, all right, the shitty economy that it is, I'll take that, whatever.
This one's written about you, Andrew. It specifically mentions Andrew Van.
What?
on.
Oh, shit.
Employee had strong bad breath, stunk up the store with it, and wouldn't shut up about a Dragon Ball game enough to move so I could look at the PS4 games. It's not about you. I was lying. Sometimes I like to
Truth
lie.
bomb, all the fucking Dragon Ball games are the fucking same.
Yeah, aren't they just Street Fighter, really?
And I think you mean to say Spirit Bomb, but okay.
They're not Street Fighter. It's hard to explain. It's like Tekken in the air.
Okay.
But it's
I've
just,
never played any.
It's just
Also-
all the same.
From what I understand too, like the dialogue's really shit too. Like it's just like you just wind up getting people repeating lines constantly. They're
Yeah.
not very good games.
Yeah. There's a young lady that worked there that isn't helpful or friendly. I asked her, would she mind coming here so maybe she could help me with some PlayStation cards. Oh, she turned around and looked at me and continued to keep stocking. SMH.
I will never shop here again. I am very meticulous with all of my games. I never scratch one, but every time I want to trade one in, they always say it's scratched and they take money off. I bought a controller from there, and of course it working. Of course, it quits working after a week, so no return. That's no way to do business, especially when it's failing. I will be buying all my games from Xbox stores in the future. Wait, is that a thing? Xbox stores? Is this like an
Yeah.
online store?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. I would honestly. So we bought a Nintendo Switch this past week, and we did it all online. Like we wound up ordering it online because it was.
Where
a
did you
pain
get
in-
the system though?
What do you mean?
Where did you get the system?
The Switch?
Yeah.
We had it shipped in because there was literally no place in Greenville that had a console like in the store.
Oh.
So we wound up buying it from online anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, where did you get your warranty that's supposed to come with it and upsell?
Oh, the warranty that the manufacturer is gonna fucking give me anyway. I didn't pay for an extra fucking warranty. Thank you very much.
Oh.
I've
Well, where did you get your additional games?
The online store that's on the fucking Switch.
Oh. Well, where did you get your accessories?
What accessories?
Oh.
the vibrating handles.
Oh, sex store.
So here's one that's bananas. This is from my hometown, Erie, PA. I just wanted to see if I
Sweet.
knew
This would be a good one
anybody.
to end on. Do it.
Horrible prices. Most of the games are claw machines. This is where I got confused. Anything other than the games, and you will pay dearly to experience bowling or to play pool. Now I'm fucking lost. The drinks are expensive and the service is subpar. Half an hour costs us $50 just to play games and have no tickets for a reward. I recommend Playport. $10 ensures play for your whole stay and Flow Golf. The pool table accepts quarters and there is a jukebox.
Wait, what?
Yeah. This guy's just reviewing an entirely separate business.
Hold up. This is a different store.
I was like, claw machines? There's no claw machines.
This is like a skating center.
I think it's like an arcade. This
Yeah.
guy's trying to review an arcade.
Oh, it has game in the name.
Hey, Doris, what was that place we took the kids
What?
skating?
What?
Was it Gamestop?
What? It was the game. It was the GameStop.
It was the one with the claw machines, right?
It was the GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Stop shouting.
No, you stop shouting.
Here's one more. Would not take my old cell phone.
What?
No, they do that.
Wait, what?
They
They
take
started
they
doing
take phones.
cell phone trade-ins recently, like in the last couple years. They do iPads, tablets, all that kind of stuff.
Maybe I can finally take them my emergency phone that I've been hanging on to since several G ago.
You mean your phone with porn on it?
No, it's too old to have porn on it.
And by porn, I mean
An
dirt.
LG Rhythm.
Oh, I think I had one of those.
No,
Wait,
it's still
was
just hanging out in a box of extra electronic shit.
Was
Hell
that a
yeah.
slider keyboard one?
Yeah. it
Oh,
has-
those are so sick. You remember when the first person you knew got the what was the Envy? The first one to shoot. Oh my god.
I felt pretty fucking.
It's kind of
cool
like when
I
you
had
watch
it.
Iron Man
Full
1,
fucking keep-
and when he's about to get bombed on, he flips his phone and it turns like sideways. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's the sidekick.
Yeah.
He's the sidekick. That part's so the Iron Man is probably my
Nice.
favorite of the Marvel movies. That one part is so fucking dated.
One of my friends got like, I remember when the Matrix movies came out. One of my friends got the the
Yeah.
one that like popped open.
Yeah.
We were like, dude, you were the fucking coolest. Dude.
So popular for a year.
So fucking.
How do you get
cool,
laid?
dude.
Tell me how you get laid.
Where can I get your trench coat?
When you're about to have sex with a woman, do you bust that out?
I think they sell trench coats at the Columbine Target.
Oh.
This has been 1-star review.
I've got a 1-star.
Ended on a positive note.
I think this one. I think this person might be drunk. Hey, make you pay guarantee, and when it's broken, they don't help or anything. They just find any excuse not to replace your PS4 or whatever console.
I love my whatever console.
The Nintendo whatever.
The Nintendo,
Tired of-
you'll fucking buy it.
Tired of a Switch? Whatever. Nintendo whatever. Mario's on it? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, whatever.
Probably.